Well, good afternoon. We're at the Micro Pantry, and it's my honor to have Pat Moore, who oversaw the beautiful creation of artwork on our Micro Pantry. So Pat has been responsible for 2 painted pianos, the painted cow that was a fundraiser for the health department over 10 years ago. So when we received our Micro Pantry, it was basically all brown. And we knew that if we turned it over to Pat and her artists from Salon Gallery, they would turn it into a thing of beauty, and we think they succeeded mightily. So Pat, welcome. It is great to see you on this beautiful first day of fall, and what we would like to know is the idea of how it turned out.
Well, I appreciate so much you're inviting me to be a part of this. This is wonderful. And the artists in Salon Gallery were thrilled to be a part of painting this. And when you ask about how we began, we knew that the pantry had to be prepared with a primer and sanded so that the paint that we would put on it would not peel in the weather, and we knew it was going to be outside. So we painted the whole pantry with white primer and sanded ridges and got everything really nice and smooth. And we used acrylic paint to paint the pantry. And we decided to use colors that represented the outdoors. Water, blue, sky is blue, and we decided to use some green that represents the grass that it would be around, so that the pantry does have a mix of a lot of colors, but we knew that the blue and green would be a good base color, and all the things that would be painted on it, the lighter colors would stand out, and there'd be a wonderful contrast. So that was what we used to decide the colors that we were going to use on the pantry. That was our decision, was based on the fact that we needed some contrast, light next to darker colors.
And you say our decision, but when I talked to you early in the process, I don't want to say adamant, but I believe you had it in mind what the base colors would be.
I did.
Is that correct?
I did. We've had some wonderful projects that as a group we've worked on in the past, and everybody took a little piece of something and put their own ideas in a little piece. We didn't want this like a patchwork quilt. We wanted this to be a more total, consistent piece. So I decided the color after we talked as a group, and we decided to use the blue and greens because of outdoors, or being connected to outdoors. And it's true, I didn't want every artist to come up with red, pink, orange for a background color and have it look like a quilt. We didn't want that look. We wanted a more unified or uniform look.
Very interesting. So you essentially created the base or foundation
True.
for the piece.
True.
And looking at the blue and green you chose,
Yes.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Nice,
Thank you.
nice base to work from,
It is.
if you will. So,
Opposite on the color wheel to green is red, and any opposite colors stand out dramatically. So when we were painting it with the greens and the blue, we knew that bright yellows and bright reds would stand out. And when you look at the base itself is also a blue-green, and it has red scattered throughout. And the idea again is we wanted some contrast, and we wanted to have some colors stand out.
and did you choose the blue and red door?
That was a combination. Marilyn Stewart, who is one of the artists in the gallery, plus myself, had decided that we would do the bright red and green colors on the doors.
Nice.
And she wanted to do a vine with white flowers, and we knew that the flowers would stand out on the doors if they were red and blue.
And I had the honor to meet Marilyn when she was painting the doors. But what's really neat, that's okay. This isn't. Okay, so there's no need to apologize. There's Marilyn's signature. Where'd that bird come from, Pat?
Yes, it's one of my doves.
Uh-huh.
There's a number of them in the piece. There's one that's inside the micro pantry that you can't see because it's covered now with wonderful cans of food that have been donated for the pantry.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. So that's Marilyn's contribution on the front side. On our Facebook page for the micro pantry, there's detailed photos when the pantry wasn't full, so it covers the artwork on the shelves. We'll just walk around very quickly. Take a look at the beautiful artwork here, and then come on out and see it. Maybe donate a little bit of food to the pantry. You have this beautiful setting. I mean, it works so well with the community garden. So you have two objects of art out here.
Plus,
I guess the rain
the
barrels.
Sky, clouds,
nature's
trees,
artwork.
Trees.
So, with this piece created by the artists at Salon, how many artists worked on it?
Approximately 8. As I was counting names, it seems like there were 8 of us.
Okay, fantastic. And to see their work, you would visit Salon Artists Gallery.
Yes.
What's the address?
Yes, the address is 294 Main Street in downtown Park Forest, and we're right next to the Rich Township Senior Center, and we would love for people to come and see us.
And there's a current exhibit?
There is. Ginny Raftery has an exhibit that is taking place until the end of the month, and all of the work in the gallery is for sale. We have everything from photography to sculptures of wood pens that have been made on a lathe. We have bowls, we have paintings, just everything, ceramics. We have Joyce Riley from the Village Artist in Homewood. She's one of our artists, and she has these gorgeous ceramic pieces that she's made. And we have something called felting, which is a fairly new process being shown by artists in the area. And Joyce is also the artist who's doing that, and she's made paintings with handmade felt, and it's very, very interesting.
Well, this project, really, it was truly a matter of teamwork of the community. Several people on Facebook mentioned the idea, so it was like one thing led to another, and there's a whole link of people contributing. If you went to the micropantries.org website, you'd see that this pantry is just one of possibly 70 to 80 around the Chicago and Illinois region. We'll try to spotlight the gentleman who founded the project. But ours, I would argue,
stands out.
It stands out. It's absolutely beautiful, and to have Pat overseeing the project was just a tremendous gift to all of us.
Well,
Pat, it looks beautiful.
Thank you. We enjoyed very much working on it, and many of us like to get involved with projects that are community projects that we can help donate time or effort to, and we love being a part of it. And we enjoy so much when the village has asked us to take part in something. We feel like we're contributing, and it makes all of us feel really very good.
So here's to many more projects.
Yes.
And to see you here is just fantastic.
Thank you.
Pat, I marvel at how many places she could be at any time. You've probably seen her vehicle driving all around Park Forest or parked by the gallery, the mural behind it. And great to see you, Pat.
Thank you.
And thank you, everybody.
Thank you for inviting me to take part in this. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you.